players to Ghana and also taking them to Kumasi and also making sure that their per diems are paid, the flight arrangements for the team, medicals, equipment and logistics, hospitality. This resulted in a surplus of 2,172,000.55 after our early exit from the tournament. Mr. Speaker, the ministry had negotiated to pay bonuses should the team progress to the next round of the tournament. Therefore, no qualification bonuses were paid due to the team early exit at the group stage. Mr. Speaker, these measures were adopted by the ministry was aimed at motivating the team to go all out and progress from one stage of the competition to another, and also to ensure prudent management of resources.
I must emphasize that it cannot be business as usual, that critical action that must be taken, but it cannot be business as usual. And let nobody think that it is you against us. We are all concerned about the matter. Speaker, the problem is not just about changing of coaches. That is also obvious. And so let not the GFA think that they can delude anybody into believing that if they change coaches, we are going to go quiet and say that all is well. No, all is not well. Let all accept it, and we must be humble enough to accept that there's something wrong with the running of our senior national team, the Black Stars. There is
abo no na fa meeting so me boa born again e be foreign news na ono be dey born ye dey oh dey. Okay, so quick one. Highway Sports from now till 6.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jose Mourinho has quashed rumors suggesting he has unfinished business at Manchester United. As anything
say Nancy ba say akodi nkomo so wo no onyanko be sa ba Man U because ejuma na o sha ase no wanwi ntinko nya obe sa ba na ewie ya oni Rio Ferdinand we exclusive interview no dey atu ya say nya no kre nya no kre so akoka o ba bia say o say nya Man United o be ba be di juma e dey amom
wasa bubu baby wa how
also
I needed to clean up before buying new furniture.
Yes.
Say
say Oba United for front the second season, you know. Na enka wose nkonya bia te say bia wasi fie wie no. Okwa also proper few ansa na adi nkonya amuna koguo. But ono ko efi ni mu a eno sha say so adi nkonya foforo ba amwa.
It was a man you are efi.
Oh no say nkrofo bi wo team ni mu a. Enko so yi o mu nyina free ansa na odi foforo aba.
Tineze fin o Man U.
Oh ne fin ho nto aka nto say eno kra no wantimi anye ho adwuma ogitum say enema fin na o Man United no wantimi anyini nyina mfiri ho no ha ne pa so
tine fin ho.
Oh aka say ne fin ho
na Man U are fin
in terms of players no any staff bi na ho no ne fin ho
choko e wantimi amprapra fin no
ono say
ne fin no do so ama wantimi amprapra
David wanya fifo front was tonko nwamuna na odi kogu ho
20 ampamu fin no
de wan prapra ho no
ti fin no se de ho ana ise de omko
fin no anka ho asem se de ho ana so omko no anso on de ne fin obetu fin bebre no wantimi amprapra fin no
ne fin no na do so a wantimi ampra nwa ana se dem go fin a wan nwe de na se do so pa na
no say abra ohun ise ode eniema foforo ba no hu se ne fin wa ha wa se me pepa ansa na me de foforo aba
nje se fin no ko
eno de wanka eze oni ho biem tu ontimi hu se ho ana se
ba asa to ko na fin bi de ho
oko de na bebre ho waka se oko na bebre fin ni bebre da so ya yo se no
me pe ayi bia anyway but the Crystal Palace you man e di so Roy Hodgson
na you luman we bakwa ene nyame nko a
ko eden
nko free yare gidigidi me ede ne ko hospital
o me so mu yida di no
I say unse yidie nkomo ne hyase ba enra o mo ne coach foforo di nkomo a enti no co training na was say on any team no training went to me am I the call hospital enti emu ho no ma na a story ne buy ti esi aye ka say kronya mfiri ho mai ti weekend
enti onim se ayi na dia na
oh onim ya communicate ama no
obi o yare a wo wu no
ai o ma communicate ama no say enkomo a o ma didi fitie no anwumre ba tie na no po sorry no ye zo di team ni ko training no e na yare echi no enti emu ho na communicate man so ye ntimi no nya adwuma ni bi because is a born ntimi mo de bia so na ye she Crystal Palace and they say Crystal anya new manager.
So 76-year-old Roy Hodgson has been fired.
Yes.
And Crystal Palace have appointed Oliver Glasner.
Yeah, Oliver Glasner
as new head coach. Positive approach revealed yesterday night. An agreement being sealed now. Okay, I know earlier on.
Yeah.
When Fabrizio tweeted.
Romano, yeah.
Okay, and they say there, Roy Hodgson,
Inedi.
Okay, I'm Oliver Glasner, and
Austrian Oliver Glasner, former Eintracht Frankfurt manager. Last season, Odina Jumani Berry or Eintracht Frankfurt.
Oliver Glasner, no?
Yeah. Oh, boy, so with me, I had no home. When you're too bad a coach, why you technical directorate Jumani be? Once any Juma di do na we diwo, Germany kakran we di do na so Austria. At a point, no coach Wolfsburg, Germany. Until after Wolfsburg, no best so Eintracht Frankfurt Jumanim. And last season summer, on also Ejai.
So you're 49 years.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tini said Crystal Benya fresh ideas. Enkoye Sebin Kokrafo ideas the coach team no. Because no be bring agidi say.
Menya sure so cassette Kokrafo.
Oh Debbie.
Na Kokrafo ideas na ne de he.
E wo Crystal Palace too.
So it's so many fresh ideas.
Yeah, fresh.
Omunya Kokrafo ideas. Na just a wususu say. Kokrafo ideas enye.
The misusu say Roy Hodgson no the tete coaching na e coach Crystal Palace.
Enti Kokrafo use tete na ya de.
Dodo na use tete. Na Roy Hodgson bo so suggest say tete na more.
Na just say tete na manye.
Oh there be ebi so nye ni nyina ntimi nye na ni nyina so ntimi nye papa sa.
Okay. Now we or a winner of Europa League,
yes, Eintracht Frankfurt. If they won the Europa League in 2022-2023.
Was it 2021-2022?
Eintracht Frankfurt. Yes. Omo wene ya na on the manager in charge. Or a top coach. Yes.
Omo wene enjoy a winner European winner.
Yeah.
Okay. I must say, because I'm sure of what they wrote there. So, yeah, I say, yeah. Okay. So, yeah, Oliver Glasner. The next game, wine. Crystal
Palace, Ebebo Everton on Monday.
That should not be difficult.
Oh, that'll be difficult. But Everton here, 10 points, no. Why on position? Munda bottom 3. The make us last 3, no.
Oh no,
more bottom of the table.
Oh no,
oh sir. And I mean checking years.
Oh no, if
because the last time I'm checking, no more. I think 16th.
And you check it.
Oh sir.
Oh check it.
Some man you here when kakra krayana.
Because I said yeah. I'm looking at the Premier League now. Yeah. Everton are 18th.
18th. And you lose to Man City no last game.
18th.
Because before last game no more that 16th.
Yeah, they are 18th with 19 points.
Yes.
Burnley 13 points. Burnley near Arsenal about this Saturday. And Sheffield United almost 13 points.
Yeah.
Burnley saw 13 points. Everton are on 19. Almost that Luton Town and Luton has 23.
Yes.
They have 20 points.
20 points.
But they have played 23 games. Now, of course, Rubiema, what about Nottingham Forest?
Yeah.
Crystal Palace, yeah. Almost they say, no, almost you have been relegation.
Yeah.
And, Oliver Glasner, he has a duty to perform.
And first
now
game,
called Brentford, now called Bournemouth, Fulham, Wolves, Chelsea, Brighton, West Ham, Newcastle, now for Manchester. Bottom clubs, no,
Everton and Casabos fair badly crowd. Almost Crystal or FA Cup Yes, 17th January almost Crystal Palace. And almost last games on my Premier League, draw to Fulham, draw to Tottenham, lost to Manchester City. You know.
All right, into back home here. Has a Vogue MD Delali Anku Ajama. I'll say Oberesto has to the good old glory days.
Yeah.
And says he needs the support of all stakeholders to achieve this. So without the support of the stakeholders, won't me achieve what he wants to achieve. And all bought hard to folk for the technical team, the players, and everybody are money. To restore the lost glory. But I can do it. Without your help, there's nothing we can do. Also, be share supporters, no? And listen to their concerns while they find possible solutions to their problems. And also aims at drawing them closer to the club. I'm say, Obeti Omonka demonstration, no? And
as a demonstration.
Demonstration, that's on the 19th.
Basso, they are definitely on the petition. Oh, boss, all things being equal, Tina make us say
no, but as of now, we have no reason to doubt Nemasono.
And as
because
almost no conversations behind more trials and convince demonstrators no more take care.
So before they conclude that, what I say? Anytime I say, consent there. There's no better time than Monday.
But
because your placards, some better.
But on consent, no more demonstration, no only to me, baby, how.
Oh, Bibiasu to me.
Oh, boss, unse supporters, no, way Kessia Pan say, I can be honorable do step down.
Oh, Bibiasu to me.
Now, a better than I am the Akopam board member.
There be PAM board members. I want to believe, say, supporters not concerning your PAM.
Okay.
But their concern is how to make sure the club is run.
Okay.
Without so-called undue interferences from the board members.
All right.
And the MD didn't my assure say, look, I've come. I'm going to be largely in charge. Men are my way, more consents, more dear mumra. And I'm going to forge a very good relationship, for instance, with your leaders.
Okay.
And Timothy BB fan of Sonne Bar. Miss what I say. So it's not Pamo per se. But whether they will have that kind of influence, no. Maybe this is no name. Okay, so we paid for all the expense of Namibia national team when we played them in a friendly prior to the AFCON 2023. Honorable Mustafa Yusuf breaks down the components of the $3 million spent on the Black Stars to Parliament. Did he say this?
Oh, yes. Yes.
Ghana could fly Namibia.
Also, I'm taking care of more expenses. I'm fly. I'm the boyfriend.
No Namibia, no.
No more.
I'm better Kruma.
No more Ghana, but no more Accra.
No, make a Kruma a Ghana, Namibia.
No more Ghana.
So who was paying for that?
Namibia for now by say I'm be prepared for AFCON. Into no more.
Mamincho was say we paid for all the expense of the Namibian national team when they played them.
In a friendly.
When we played them in a friendly.
Yes.
So Namibia for me so on betina krumha. Emma almost so a trainee be. Emma AFCON combo modern change.
Oh yes.
Okay. So which of them did we pay for?
Their flight expenses, probably their accommodation.
Na so mom ba camp harada.
And there be no money Kumasi. Unse be ball game no Kumasi.
Oh, fly away Accra to
Kumasi.
Oh, Nandes in this guy. Yeah, got $3 million. I say. Obi tina blame for Accra. But me say, Namibia phone from Krumubano.
David. Osi BBF for money Namibia friendly game. Omoba Kumasi, omo nan team ne. omo adi
oka Kumasi kan wana una woka
Kumasi but oka say expenses in transportation there na say omo free kan ba Kumasi oka transportation share ho
macho ebenya voice no na so that we can diagnose you wait my diagnose
because no one crying into a come anything about expenditure
diagnostics no
na say
na yenhwe ni ye na
because before say in Namibia I arrange friendly no na Botswana e de na ho ansa na etwa Botswana de nim tie engage Namibia no more Ghana dada
enti on
Ghana and Namibia in Kumasi. And that friendly match, we needed to also make sure that we spend money making sure that the nation Namibia will also come and participate in the friendly match. It was Ghana that organized that friendly match, and we paid the expenses of transporting the Namibia team to Kumasi to be able to play the game. Aside that, so the 3 million that we spent was including all this preparation. Aside that, Mr. Speaker, it is also important that we all as a country to admit that whether when there is tournament as a country we decide to participate in or not is participating in, rather than churning out figures from other countries which are not true.
Until Namibia for no yedi omo fa plane. Enti a question ye nyina ye pese ebusa ene se enti se yedi aban esika jai anase yede obi adwuma na o mai bisika aya do we spend it the way ake be spend it my example this is a Namibian national team wa madwene mu no omo be omo ahwa some ne Ghana bebobo so they are in Ghana already. Na se ye pese ene ombesi akanya this ene e conform ko for aeroplane omo ba na Namibia fo omo krum omo ko bobo 2-3 hours 3-hour journey we ya this omo for aeroplane za no mako ejeki e kan tie ye high bus bi ma Namibia fo yi ene edi moto e bi di animu na di omo ba Kumasi bebo ball na anajo omo za akoya Kenya ye ho ana ye ya na ye kasa tse ehia ye ni skenti ne kasa sa aye refuse IMF so we are playing against Namibia na eno no ya ji said Namibia fo nyina ko fo aeroplane no mu wi ya pe bia mo ma da na Namibia fo de no mo be mai wa omo ehun si team no adwuma ene ye den adwuma kaka e die ye den ye ko ene ye hihye adwuma na Hey, Eddie. Okay. Let's not go for an already made coach for Black Stars. Che Mensa Bonsu. Honorable. Okay, I say me catch Hanam Kase. Black Star coach is a mummy nyai.
Inja ho asem
kan because ye mu bi didi say ye knew baby a woman is a new coach
pasem. Ya na bru coach.
Yeah, Antino. But I say Chairman Ghanaians should be worried about how people are recruited into the Black Stars. Now, Black Stars, how do we recruit people into the Black Stars?
Making inference, yeah.
And so how do we do that?
Or say, in times past, almost it is a group of people be a influence the man for Black Stars nibi. No, so have problems at Black Stars encounter and set aside. And
that the handlers should be given free hands to play. Who are the handlers? Oka coaches in here. Now so far the coach Bianca said he was not giving a
Otuo-Acheampong kind.
Otuo-Acheampong.
Ojana Juma no ka say going forward no ohupise coaches ebeba no yebema mo free space to operate no my omo
say na one free space to operate is not talking about
no one can
you mean guys Otuo-Acheampong ka say there was a player in the Black Stars that he didn't call
and honum sir but
no and it's on record. I mean he has never said that
but boss
say Otuo-Acheampong ka say Nyamna usika kuno hard
right
yes
okay
yes but Otuo-Acheampong there on Gaza on Gaza CK there say CK the on na eso oboro no So as for CK, na madam for CK, and you know asem ni eken, but me just say Otuado ne case shooting. So one can conclude that I didn't graduate chum. Yeah, frema no. Coach so one be me no ankasa.
Cause I can't the omun count.
Anyway.
Omun count.
And when now only Sheffield latest be as I'm getting some.
Sheffield don't say eba form.
I'm getting.
Say yeah Drew.
On him say. Are you aware that minimum as at NRA PFAG had not written to Kotoko and Sheffield?
What I know is that they've not taken the matter to the next step.
No. I'm question
to Kotoko there. PFAG.
Yeah, we heard that the PFAG had written to Kotoko.
Yes.
But my checks as at NRA, of course, it was after highway in Mushui. So I'm at 637.
Yeah.
Now there hasn't been any letter,
official
letter from
PFAG,
because according to the information I had, some members of PFAG they feel that this issue should not be litigation.
Okay, it should be.
My argument is one. If indeed, my among hiding behind legality, so contract been signed, therefore. So if indeed the player had some issues with injury before, Omufo said that issue should be sorted out between Kotoko and the player, rather than going on that tangent. So even at the PFAG, they are divided.
Opinions near the same. And not there, I know.
That there's a draft, there's such a letter, but letter no.
In Yambi
Kotoko as at 6:30, Maminkasa to be safe.
Okay.
So you can also do your further checks.
Okay.
Now, who need letters be
Barriers were told that Omudin can't show first letter immediately. When a chips are crack on immediately fatal day on the case in the bar and now much trauma Kotoko seeking.
Oh no, send the chum that. Said that PFAG since they took the matter up.
Okay.
Oma toilet be a break Kotoko asking some questions near the day. Kotoko nyasa alete no emedui
de na minimum no yese omo engage omo na Kotoko ka omo side no so normally you expect PFAG to then proceed to the next step and na minya de na wo kan issues about divided opinion no na epiem ama omo slow down when it comes to moving to the next step.
Okay,
because I remember telling the person say yene chips akasa chips say omunya asema
omtomboase
ebia no ena omoyeden yes so but with the Solomon Safu Taylor issue na esa prosecutor ne say biem no me ya no why adwen say yenya abotre e wo Kotoko issues no
yes on the maybe na make us
yes no
ya we ya na
be pass judgment before say
exactly ntimo montomo mo
yan fan say cases ni nyina wo ho nti yan wait for the verdict
and they are back to me position
because now no nkomo na ekoso ni nyina cha say Kotoko the system believes say cases na ekoso ni nyina ebie no ha ye bebu ati
okay so Paul Ayamba wa maybe mo
Debbie
okay ba mu hu no de
omuhu no
okay
but bibia
okay so okwa ba ntina mebusa say muhu no de a na bibia
to Kotoko ne shaka
be
shaka for
sa friend bi na nom so mo ebe ba so
mo confirm
shaka for aka
abedru
omo didi akoso am
no shaka for na
official communique nyama abontin but agreed in principle say sama
agreed in principle and in documents.
Kotoko beko Germany and Shaka for
no.
There be Kotoko
Italy, France, Switzerland and Germany.
About Italy,
France, Switzerland, and Germany.
Kotoko na eko nyina.
Ombeko ho nyina.
Pajon wan edi omoko.
Was a majority team.
Vroom in relation with the IMC.
Vroom.
Yes, that's
Vroom na no MTN.
there be company in your room.
No, name ten guy be a friend that is space phone. Guy be on an air your more, your friend of room or a telephone in him. Your friend of room.
Be on a be company.
Nancy Grammy Huno. Oh, vroom. Oh, Wubusatete. Around when Sabas Ariba na space phone. The days of space phone, space phone, no. I'm going to kotoko Zamre no and kotoko say space phone. I don't know. They know you're more all come Casa no never vroom.
Oh, okay.
And to gas or no na.
Where do I have brand here, Kakra?
Okay. Oh, no, I don't know. Casa will be an entity.
Now, Casaba space phone. Yeah,
Casa may mean ya brand here. I want to be sure.
That is what
I know but breaking news.
So I know you 2000 be or no. Only na brand here.
Obet my brand here, but we have time no here. Juma dia.
Obi more than 40 be na brand.
40 to me a brand.
Okay, Mate. And the room the kotoko Italy, France, Switzerland. Yempe breaking news be oh. No yempe. Enna biao. It's confirmed Kotoko is traveling.
Also, my press conference.
Press conference.
I can't
last. Yeah, who's our press conference? Maybe
this last year.
But Abruchiko on your press conference. Abruchiko on your press conference. Abruchiko, I apply for visa na day money and the Kotoko. One minute could be.
Oh, they say
the IMC and playing body.
IMC members.
But it's also open to the public.
Okay. My man and cancer in share on person be
okay.
And I too early.
And again, so no. I know someone one Spanish club so casa.
Oh, but now but too.
Girona.
Okay.
But for now the Girona Girona, Genoa, Atlanta and Schalke.
Italy near Genoa.
Any Atlanta. And they almost confirm
Atlanta.
Our press conference now say.
They
say the Germany now
about Italy near Genoa.
Any Atlanta.
And Atlanta.
Yes.
And France near mine.
For now, dear.
And on my Switzerland and my
confirmation.
And Germany near Schalke 04.
Yes.
Schalke 04. And Spanish club is a bit more.
Yes, Spanish club is a bit
more.
Yeah.
Now, I can't want them.
Yes. During the program, no. Na Pinkra kwesi ewa ho. Na Emmanuel Newton da Suberi wo ho. Lord Opukunti kwesi apia. That na kwesi apia ni ho.
No yeah.
But Nana Pinkra ne I can't say Newton da Suberi no mu nyina ewo ho.
Say Kotoko I can be said
during the unveiling the omo kind omo lunch
a few asem ya ma foforo na no asem na mo de kan na fresh bibia ba ne
can na fresh
na aba saying
na aba foforo
say Shaka for na confirm team na Shaka na o Germany
yes
so I'm not talk about match.
I'm a let na be drunti. Once a clubs go be to be but for now no enye confirmed that omo person did no ebe babon.
But they are confirmed.
Yes, and then
Genoa and Atlanta
and Schalke
and Ntombe ko Bergamo sorry for Bergamo
Atlanta Bergamo.
Oh no, be ko na Genoa oh no. And Germany Schalke.
Yeah.
And a Spanish team may join.
Yeah.
And Switzerland
and France.
And France.
Yeah.
Number 2. We appreciate. Matches and one that's all one of my blue.
Almost a month. So to almost a month.
Boss last Arsenal preseason.
Arsenal preseason, no. On make a 3 or 4 matches or baby. You know, I have a crew, I have a book crap. And I almost started.
Yeah.
Normally, but we do him one. Obia 2.
Boss I can't everyone. Boss we are singing countries are offer basket is so free Kumasi Concrane. Offer trainer. Oh boss won't mean France.
France, Germany.
France, Germany. Yes, now okay.
Football clubs is a Kotoko. Do you know we traveling by bus and trains across countries? Omudru ha ombede o fly to another ote bus to say the sebe na titrim na mase na Kotoko team for na titrim any individuals near the be omututu omukwan. But so what drew Paris na be so call anywhere in Germany and Abibia. You go fly now. I'm glad the kwan be a 45 minutes. It be a 1 hour, be a short trips, 1.5 hours. And then I make but say kobo 2 according to so
is it 3 teams confirmed though 3. But
let's be happy for Kotoko.
The other ones don't come out koso.
Yema yeninye. And good news the bar captain yenije. Ma obiant na no nyet say the yeninye ye no.
So to say we should only mention the names when confirmation back.
Okay, so for now Shaka they confirmed. Genoa Atlanta confirmed.
Yes. Our they are come pre-season plans.
Program no.
Yes.
Kotoko.
Boss na pese mbuso we ni ekwa ya omu junior team.
Let's have Taylor Abekobi.
David.
He's a player.
Only na go for Taylor.
Solo. Obebusa kwesi wonya ebusa. O say junior team. Na Kotoko omo ye junior club. They are playing against Club of the Century.
No, they
don't do that.
Not Atalanta and Juve.
They don't do that. Say a president. Euros, no. No, my boy, Euros.
Euros, New Year.
To me, we did no so yo.
And right after
around players in Ukraine back to our clubs.
It's right after.
Oh, but send here we have preseason and you be an also back.
But anything American
no. Usually June.
But ending of June.
And Euros no be July.
No,
Charlie, you're careful. Because I'm not here. Also, the India him there.
Not specifics amount.
Supporters need be better some Bekobi. See, I can't was it. No, the Yomo program.
But boss, even after Euros, you know, they are pre-season Kakrabe Koso.
And
after Euros,
Yanka
resting for 1 month. No for 1 month.
That Ayana mostly is our players no Euros
in Europe. There's no way see about Europe so be a pre-season.
Oh, there we Yankan is
but some boy no be a pre-season no. At the end of the year, on started 14 June.
Yeah.
Euros. The first game is between Germany and Scotland.
Okay.
14 June. On be tomorrow come here date ni because I'm for the person be community na sure of date. On be 1st July. E da bi no the July no the bombe we 14 July.
Yes.
Tomorrow hu time Kotoko be
14 July. Next season started in August.
Euros season is starting August.
In August.
And you know, within the period, you know, after Euros, and a bit many pre-season within.
Oh, the big can say, yeah, maybe see, yeah, sure say. Date na Kotoko. We be some be drew. On go for so yeah, boy Euros. Into match na match. Enti date. Once Shaka is confirmed, you know, we expect them to give us a date.
Okay.
They make what I say. They say, yeah, come Euros date, you know.
Official communication.
Euros date, you know. Any Euro no start. On be 14 July. On be start 14 June. 1 month pepe. 1 month pepe. Germany and Scotland. Ade China, Hungary, Switzerland, Spain, Croatia. Croatia got to call nyina so no mo bobi ho. Omo boy Euros. Italy boy Euros. Omni Albania. France boy Euros. Switzerland boy Euros. Germany and a hosty.
14 July boss and that's
and Spain as well.
Semi-final games in any honor.
And they say be see who date instead of be abuka go draw on. Na bi obi ani o.
Yeah.
So what I say? Umbedu yes bi omu nyina anti yeah we date na is sure. For 5 minutes no na fa my.
All right, inti boss me the way be say breaking news abewe ya na we made that Kingsley technician ase me wa ha na otwa de tumu ma me a breaking news abewe ene say Kylian Mbappe Lotin when you communicate officially de ama timani dinde Paris Saint-Germain ese season and dia on to aso emfa ema omo na nkomo twetwe ni gusu ekoso ese nka ye player no ebe extending the contract okay
no ayi brighter din craminim so he not was say Paris to Hamburg by bus here 14 hours at will be say 24 hours no say 14 hours nti ade no emu nye tiatia by train bus sa
okay
right jabo chief on omne onza maka this economy no you know omne running ewa ha omne no wo so you see that against people which are and now one negative people always negative afraid okay
boss we dey say twetwe ade unkomo a enye negativity be anything but Kylian Mbappe na PSG some be extending the contract na season and dia wato aso dia momo aka chomo ese season and dia oni aye PSG boboku no ewie na no Kylian Mbappe latest ewie ya eba a freak player no ne camp anti PSG epese omo chese omo kase se onsia kan biem dia na se womo ebeyi na free wage bi on so ebe afford omo opportunity no manya players akukudam foforo no de omo aba PSG ntie se de confirmation en chebeba PSG Paris Saint-Germain fuel next destination likely say a Real Madrid bobo kono and a Paris Saint-Germain player and it did Kylian Mbappe beko na wakosi akanya diamo munti next season PSG wamo ene Mbappe wama tunkwanta apai Crystal Palace manager Roy Hodgson empanyimfo apamno ni nyina ne se in the last game sawobono enema nkoye ntino as I said onye coach emfamo mubiem Oliver Glasner Austrian and the new head coach for Crystal Palace now Rahusam ne say Roy Hodgson no and nano power to me any team no anye training ni nyina ne say orane yeso yare e ma ye ne koto hospital oja yare he emu ha ena empanyimfo announce say womani Oliver Glasner area obey the new head coach Eriama Eyetimani Jing Crystal Palace and also on Samnon Jose Mourinho any Rio Ferdinand that tweeting come extensively Nadia Dikan Crown Mourinho dia tuja as a rumors and then namso no or unfinished business Manchester United bobo konti obepe so be returning no abeto aso o se no krabia any sense seminimo one Man United awie oma back eme coach omo owie ye eno adi to just say oh Obama you know na chese mess be brain oh ananko so clear mess ni nyina nanso mistake back ko ye and say okoto new furniture ediko efimu na say what the players are for by Wabra nanka was say or clear bad players are womo Etima United debi omo kosi chaos so modern bono edison no say ade ba ko a ha ne papa Man United bobo ko ni ma Mourinho nsamo wari to drop and now ye temamo e wo dwumade ne so Kylian Mbappe eba se ontimi ni PSG nto aso no me ba chorem of France player of the month of January empanyimfo nominating na unim say player October ni November one na JDC ne nice wa January yasaya nominating one with Sam Benyada and Martin Terry Osiakan and Master Rene and be compete for Sir award na and also ye the eba Hansi Flick and area ya eba say de one Pini Zahavi and abeya Jumantino say Pini Zahavi ebe the new agent for Hansi Flick, former German national team Bayern Munich boss. Ninyana ni so run GDS so ya trefiache. Also returning over boy Juma enti agency no ebe buano amanenya Juma emprempren and asa ni mo animu ya no abeto so enso ho eye Hansi Flick de fina share eba ene area Thomas Tuchel na Bayern Munich chita follow bebre GDS was team no esakino every Sunday morning bo our form na Christopher Friend and a sporting director and man buyer on Bobo Kono and what it to just say Thomas Tuchel say a best sakino and I see and sakin in a bre and a beche Nina so GDS Bayern Munich say situation on no one more struggle papa never more GDA esa obia edin nim there and na ho de eba Enyema besa chance na preja when you na buy wa brand no Lazio ese Bayern Munich UEFA Champions League ni mo ena Thomas Tuchel France ni bi qualify for the sack Christopher Friend ababe defend your run ese obeto aso edituma na osi we are all in the same boat we are together entino Christopher Friend ni samo di tuja ena wie ayati bi mamo ewo dwumadie ne so Robert Lewandowski enso akotwetwe nkomo na Lewandowski semlo edoso yebusa Lewandowski se watete esa Hansi Flick ewie medene story ba obe replace Xavi Hernandez Cruz wa bra season ni endia Xavi entwaso enfama Barcelona na Robert Lewandowski di to just say Barca's coach is Xavi Hansi Flick is a good person. Ne samo kan edify one no. O say Central for the biara person mo dey asem share no. Monim say Xavi na ye coach until season e be end no. Yentimi ka coach fufuro bia. Ehu asem na Hansi Flick there. O a good person asemo a metumi aka e dey afa ne ho. No until Robert Lewandowski na one man Central for ambo ura ni tirimu a. Cheso mo question say Hansi Flick be di juma e dey amabasa no. What boss question no ato baby. And anyway, I dema mo ewo dwumadie ne so Tyrone Mings otening catch Aston Villa O'Brien na ene Aston Villa team no womanya news up the same crime pa ne nyina ne say Tyrone Mings asha say training fully animu yo returning and they ama Aston Villa bobo no abesi akan and they am right after injury wono etumi apeke entino ye jira so na ye den sem na si minim say Kotoko friendly games they generate a lot
yeah.
Facebook in so entino Mr. Otuo Serem na
on say the intia quite particular about it and say supporters will be interested.
Yes, and
where their club is going in pre-season near there. Enti anunti na ma Padmore Pong Padmore eka organizers no. Okay, CEO. Oh, okay. All right, Chief. Yama.
Minia.
Net is saying.
Dominic Mpaibo.
Okay. Okay. Over to me. Actually, Mukakre because news now I picking and yet very clear. For instance, when Yenim said there will be Euros between 14th June and then 14th July. So time bena arrangement teacher say you may travel to Europe with Kotoko. And at the end, so we get a clear understanding.
Yeah, but the other moment that's in it, Akonya their money. Anyway, definitely there's going to be Euros after that. We are away before I plan anyway. But the same say, you need to see a code right after the Euros, which is July. Season be ended there May.
Okay.
Yeah, that's almost start their pre-season. You see, we thought about all this, and I said no, July will be the perfect time for the pre-season. So you're not going in July. We're having the in July.
Oh, okay. So I just am back after the Euros because the Euros will end on the 14th. So
sure. Yeah.
Okay, so that's very well. And the plan is say you'll be traveling to, I'm told, a big time European tour. Italy, France, Switzerland, Germany, and probably Spain. Sanity.
Sure.
And Timonia, some confirmations are from the clubs.
So far, the only confirmation that we had, that's why I told your other guy, your colleague, from Shaka.
Okay.
It's me, Gerard Asamoah. I'm not Gerard Asamoah. Yeah. So this was made possible by Gerard Asamoah. But then the Atlanta and then Atlanta, I says that for now, no more Champions League and also more Champions League.
Okay.
And again, there's almost some local relegation and some local relegation.
Okay.
And so I'm at times say, Yentron one could see yes in the way.
Okay.
That is when they can give us been asking for.
Okay.
And Switzerland also, we are talking to some two teams. It's very positive that we're going to get the invitation.
Oh, okay.
I think Spain too, we have our correspondent in Spain who is working tirelessly behind the clock to get us.
Oh, all right. So, Pablo, now, Kotokoso end there. Are they ready? Like, Munim Ghana program, no? To the extent that the Kotoko will be fine.
As soon as we had the invitation, because it's Kotokonera moment, we have to invitation to them, and then they've responded that they are ready to go. So I think they're also prepared to embark on this journey.
All right. So what are you looking at? The team, supporters, media. What exactly it is saying?
Yeah, it's basically going to be the team, technical staff, and there's some legends car back home for the back home.
Okay.
And yeah, some my supporters and yet now since they know they are the enemy can say we know and yet Kotokone supporters Nico. He was supporter ticker. Now see bit much to ticket Kotoko Obo Europa. Upon another hobit nako. And yes, Kotokone do ako. One because I want to go now carry who say, oh, you're called Germany, meet and statement. Meet to take it a Kubia. Upon another homobia supported there.
Pardon me, Chimuha Kakra. Yeah, okay, Kotokone. There's a Kotokone to coin. And as a come the vroom organizer. So yes, sure. I may need one or two things from either Kotoko or vroom or both. What?
You better. Of course, an individual, even though of course Kotoko supporter. So if you are not a card-bearing member of Kotoko, you might not be able to embark on this trip. So
first of all, you should be a card-bearing member.
You should be a card-bearing member. It's going to be one of the basic requirements. And the other ones will be maybe ticket and all the games now. And the end room, I did it my answer. You better ticket a month for. Okay. Because the basic requirements. But they are Canadian. Any individual now, they are open. They are not there, but they are guiding the panel. No, they are open the visa. So when you have visa now, praise the Lord. If you don't get a visa, you don't have it. So who do Germany? You also can read there. So do Germany. You was and Oma and your Kotoko. This we want to clarify. Yes. Yeah. You will just guide you to get a visa. We don't issue visa. We don't do that. You just guide you. Anyway, now people will tell her that ticket. You will do that for you as well.
And not just we are here. Pardon, it's not for ordinary supporters, because say Odo near man Krateko, Odon Krateko, but what I mean. Oh, okay. Hello. It looks like Vroom thinks they've done justice to what we want to ask, but it's not really clarified. Another time, yeah, better also. Yeah, it was a mantra and yeah. By which time they might have heard from Genoa and other things, but the all can you say, and I think that's the best way to say it. More being cocaine will be so to make a blue one for manco. What I say? So I say, as someone say, okay, he said, I confirm my Padmo. So better now for Padmo. Say, Kotoko confirmed. Say after Euros, no Kotoko ne Shaka 04 bebo ball. Ewo Germany. I say Hamburg for Sudi, so but in young confirm here, but almost over. Yeah, Hamburg, papa. Some na. Yeah, near from a boga. Yeah, cause a boga. We te Hamburg. Mom call first. On a Ghana for auntie. Hamburger. Ne de boga. So hamburger. Hamburg. And Switzerland so omugu so France so Gen no force omnu so mba wi ana omonwe. Say end of February on be hu. Ha. And Atlanta for some Beko Europe and Omonco. Met my catch Atlanta for say Omonco. Give since I am man, Dilosi, a buyer, no near my Kabakon, probably come to my country.
Europe, they may not, someone can fight Champions League in power. The performance, no, they may play in the Europa League.
Or not.
No, but Europe, they will play. So actually,
there's a Roma be 2 man.
No, say it's either they play in the Champions League or Europa League.
By Roma be 2 or more, and
they will not bet.
Okay, until Spain so more a arrangement.
A community based on a Ghanaian based.
Okay, Ghana for
dada.
Until kwa.
Yes.
So be taught ticket.
Yes, you buy the ticket.
Now wow don't crata. I call Germany for
Yes. So
now
the card.
Also first we card. Also come the fabu sensor so crack and untua unkan.
I think that the card fabu
card access bank there.
Yes. So you need a card.
Hey.
It will end a card.
Card member.
Mwana muni access bank ga muntua ska na munfie no. Si ase on say abrochira ba ho ya atro. Eti vroom for na padmo echeche mu no. But they have been, I like it, they have been quite smart. And yeah, kotokonezo do kwa abrochira. What ticket?
Match day ticket.
Now I match day ticket. HSA or ebia 22nd July.
Yes.
Kotokone shaka. Ultimi ko hebi. Na ode no akojema embassy for. No afa bank statement, wa fa onkrata ne ade HSM ye kotokoni. Na okwa ebe hwedwuma a wo ye. Sa na abrofo no mo ye no. Ni ahwese okwa a obeba. Ti susufo ani to abrochire we so. We now seek assembly bank statement ya.
A trip we enya for the ordinary.
Enya for the ordinary. But to be manage Jacobi.
I say the ordinary can go to the so bet ma kwa na la sulala.
Now go ya reflect your bank statement o. Oh. And I German force ma ka sala asam ka ta dey hion pa ba ko e birth set. Tu ni bia start pay bi we so ko Germany. Okay, so but enu anu na fe yesin ne dwumadi bi akoso. Ayi sa dwumadi no ko bi ko hia ye. Counter demonstrators ana. Ye bona do beko. Oh, okay. Ekushia mu no. Nechese. Ya ba demonstration. Course onra. Na kushia mu so kan wansem na me nya what really happened. My entie free my good friends Elvis, Hearts of Folk NCC chairman, on the Elvis Herman. Elvis. Chief, net design.
Legend, I don't know how sir.
A year pa. Oh, the way the second year House of Folk as them. Then I don't know what you mean.
Lepato, dear potty.
Oh, you might dear Nemukodi, yeah. Now tea table, high table. Me was all boho. Na nzo de ka house ne office sem na aye. Na we so de here group be no.
Oh, legend mama nchia we tie for na me nchia obi a o tie mu na area. I'm part of the organizers of any program no.
Oh, okay.
So first of all I want to clear any idea or notion or say I'm not part of the organizers.
Na o team playing for Njenza.
Say Ghana football ni Black Stars asem na aba. And na yen nyina ye kedi.
Okay.
And ma yen nyina mo bisu aye demonstration e bisu kan mo di obi a kan de bema e be yi ama Black Stars ni Ghana football as a whole. Beside that of folk no, any my position as an NCC chairman, I am also a Ghanaian citizen.
Okay.
And I believe it's when it comes to matters about Black Stars, football, and sports as a whole, me play a very important role since I'm in the sports, me was sports.
Matthias.
So I went there in my personal capacity to also talk about what I think. And I take responsibility, say, me person. And I made the call, say, me feel, say, we can all do together, no, to help Ghana football and also to promote Ghana football and get also our Black Stars at the top, which is our flagship product, I want to. So obviously this was why I went, but I wasn't part of the organizers.
Okay, so before we move on to the nitty-gritty, what really happened there? Mami Musa question, and it's quite a personal one. Say,
okay,
as a leader of all the House of Folk supporters in this country, I'm sure opinions will be divided about the demonstrations yesterday. House of Folk supporters need to be best supported. It be so supported. You don't think it wasn't proper for you to take side, to belong to a faction? Because I quite some of a demonstration anyone more feel said the demonstration was not necessary. So as a leader of this big group, couldn't you have taken a backstage?
Legend, in some people's opinion, that is what they might think. And I share their opinion and I respect it in all honesty. But you see, we are different people and we must respect, for instance, say media for Betina Radio, so now they are critiquing or digesting some of the things we do. We cannot say they don't have the right to say it. Exactly. So, Obia, one at the end, the beauty of our democracy, our sports, and this country is we are tolerant enough. Let me give you an example. Before the demonstration, the organizers went to Togbe Afede, and they came up with a release. They said Togbe supports their demonstration. Okay. Before that, another board member, Alaja Kambi, also Atro Bibi, also is on the same board. Atro Bibi said, I think Mushoshu also say he feels the demonstration is not important. Have you seen the beauty? These are two people on the same board of Hearts of Folk. One is supporting, one says he doesn't see the relevance of it. I feel say it's about the Black Stars. The Akofa same win in Abano about the Black Stars. Memeko Jina Ono, I didn't insult anybody. Whoever takes offense to what I say, I respect your opinion. But I believe, say, I am a Ghanaian. I said, say, the issue about the Black Stars, any Ghana football, it looks like we are all putting the blame on Kate. But we should take responsibilities. And I mean me, myself. So if you listen to me, I mean, see, we should blame ourselves. Because every baby, and Ababedru baby, I know Yababedru. And yes, your Black Stars, I say, and as a Ghana football, I say, we have looked on for the wrong things to be done. And so we need a united front to solve the problem. But it's different from how others will see it, like you say. Obibefi say, well, then I mean remaining neutral. Obibefi said, these are things that are legend. I understand and I respect everybody's opinion.
Okay. So what happened there? Now, what did you really now watch TV Elvis? What really motivated you to be part of it? Even though you insist on organizers, but you are at the high table, so I want to assume that so what was the point?
If you remember, I was the last person to speak. The reason was I was the last person to get there. Okay. So it wasn't as if I was planned to go. But I realized, many time kakra, so I dashed down to also go and also say the army because maybe to me demonstration.
Okay.
So this is also an opportunity. I miss media the army. And if people will focus on what I really said, I even called for unity. I was the last speaker, and I think the MC even said, the NCC chairman is calling for a united front to solve the problem of Ghana football. But others would chastise me because I am associated with Hearts of Folk. So they feel I don't have a personal opinion because Hearts of Folk supporters are not happy.
Especially when your executive chairman endorses what they were doing.
But the executive chairman said you with the alleged does that mean say the executive chairman then it means I'm not a man on my own?
No, that's usually in theories of good dynamics. That is the position of your club.
Okay, we didn't see it that way because under normal circumstances, if that is the position of the club, it should be communicated to all of us.
But it was communicated through images, pictures that the executive chairman was with the demonstrators. Anyway,
I don't see it like that.
What were your words?
Oh, I said the same. It looks as if we have lost. We've played badly at the African Cup. And it is the usual thing. Black Stars Kobia na Sekoji Goa. Yeba maybe we blame Kurt, we blame somebody, we blame players, we blame everybody, we blame media. At the end of the day, Obetian say, na go backstage. Then we go again to a competition, then we come back. It started from Kwesi Nyantechi's time, and it's been like that. So I was of the view, say, it is not time for us to blame Kurt alone, but all of us should take responsibility for the current performance of the Black Stars. I said it. So I think, I don't know how people are interpreting what I said, though, unless they be a legend who catch me. But for me, I believe what I said, and okay, I also made an example.
Because, Chairman, they think that this was a counter demonstration. And usually, when Ghanaians feel that our Black Stars, or some Ghanaians or our Black Stars are not doing well, and therefore almost demonstrating over placards now. It spoke about government, it spoke about the FA, the National Sports Authority. Why should some people meet as say almost counter demonstration ostensibly to go and prove that Kurt is not the problem? So what I say? Anything about and probably interpret or misinterpret whatever you said.
No problem, legend. Like I keep saying, I respect everybody's view. Okay. I believe, say, me matured enough
to take your own decision.
Exactly. I thought to say at this moment, and I still believe, say, the blame should not go to Kurt alone.
Okay.
No, it is not in doubt.
The blame was not on Kurt alone.
Yeah. So that is also a factual way. So I was only making my point to say we shouldn't blame him alone.
But nobody,
because no speakers in the doorstone.
Many also be blame alone, and given what we saw and heard yesterday, I don't think he was blamed alone.
Legend, dear, met me. I can say, say speakers in the doorstone. And me buy, I think some maybe said like we can you could see say some of them have already focused on other things. Time me bet now or not okay. So I remember one person even commended the demonstrators. Say on placard says show say government should support the FA. So some of the speakers, in their initial remarks, I recommend the demonstrators for some of the positives and both the negatives. The demonstrators didn't go one way. Okay. They were, you could see everything was good, and okay. I even commended it and said, "Say me a demonstration, my leader be that." Okay. So those who did the demonstration, nobody should attack them. I said that I have led a demonstration before, and okay. for that matter, the demonstrators should not be blamed. And it is also a sign of awakening us to do the right thing. I even said it, so you could see, say, a portion of my speech is what worries people, but not the generality of what I said.
Because you are a leader, no, and people
exactly.
And then, but
exactly.
The last time me saw whether you are aware of Arts of Folk demonstration, and some na on te one way, meaning say what te home BBC say ya, and say what te home BB. What would you tell the House of Folk guys who would demonstrate or who want to demonstrate? Say na abekache.
Okay.
Given your position on this demonstration.
Okay, legend. They met me a Kenyan and he said. After the last time I want to make a say,
yes,
and I make a say, yes, indeed, but not formally, no.
Okay.
The NCC met together with the regional chairman. Mm-hmm. We had online meeting.
Okay.
And one thing people don't know about your structures, and he said, I am not an executive NCC chairman, just like the Kotoko one. I am opposite the Kotoko.
Okay.
So even when issues of demonstrations nearby, there was so much pressure on me, say the NCC should issue a statement to disassociate itself from it if we are not part of it.
Okay.
But I don't have that powers alone. So now I needed to meet with the council or the region and the NCC. Mm-hmm. In the meeting, it was decided, say, we should form a committee to go and meet the demonstrators, because whether we like it or not, they are our supporters.
Yes.
And whatever grievances they have, say, we should show leadership.
Okay.
So we formed a 3-man committee led by Nene Tete, who is an NCC patron and a paramount chief. I think Pram or somewhere there. Mm-hmm. Then plus Kendall Mezzo, Army Kendall, who is also an NCC patron, and then the deputy secretary of the NCC as members of the committee. So the report that came yesterday from the committee was that they've met with the demonstrators.
Okay.
And after listening to the demonstrators, Amani Omudibebo NCC and say demonstrators and see the main purpose for the demonstration is about the AGM. I think they've already echoed that already.
Okay.
It's about the AGM and that they are stakeholders who wants the board chairman to call for the AGM as promised last year.
Okay.
So we are, even this morning I called the leader of the committee again. Mm-hmm. Say because I was sure me say and so that's any omushia. Into a necro, I'm afraid the leader this morning say only omushia me feedback so that I can inform the region and my NCC people because the demonstration is just Monday. Okay, so what is the procedure? What are they going? Where are they going? Do they want us involved or they want to do their own thing? And only information as I speak to you now.
So you have not taken a position as NCC on the demonstration?
No. We've not taken a position. All we did was that we set up a committee to go and meet with the demonstrators.
Now I'm saying that demonstration at least then NCC should have a position by now, whether you support it or not. Because today is Thursday.
Yeah, definitely. But as to, let me say this also.
Okay.
In our last meeting, some of the NCC people and some of the RCC people plainly came out and said they are part of it.
Okay.
They are going to join them.
Okay.
As soon as some of your members come boldly and say they are part of the demonstration, you can't issue any statement out. This is not something I can put out, but that's the truth.
Okay.
So we wanted to work behind the scenes and make sure, so whatever it is, at least there is peace. At least things are done in a way. And I think that the demonstrators, the leaders have also comported themselves well. So far, me monitor money interviews in a manner. So my power to say, in your way, we will get the final briefing.
Okay.
And then if the NCC must take an official position, it's not me, it is the whole NCC.
Matthias, I only, in quote, diverted to this point because clearly the Oka or Honache said you are not somebody who will support demonstrations of this nature at this time. Entinanami Busa, your position on the Heart of Oak demonstration, which is quite closer to the course war. And I expect Monday after the demonstration, you come out on Tuesday and tell that Togbe is not the problem alone. Like Kurt is not the problem alone. And
you see, legend
Chairman. Just answer the final one and let's end it.
Legend, we have to differentiate between Ghana football and Heart of Oak.
Okay.
Yes, that's all I can say. When we are talking about Ghana football, it's different from Heart of Oak.
Okay.
Yes, we must be very honest. So people should not expect to say the way I will speak about Ghana football, I will speak same way about Heart of Oak.
But I think you have much more responsibility to Heart of Oak saying Ghana football, Anna.
Yes, I do. So the way I will handle Heart of Oak issues would never be the same I will handle. And at every time, it depends on the situation. Okay. That is how I can handle issues. It's not like I did a year or 2 years ago, and no, it also depends on the position and what you think. Okay. Now, also I advise you on what to do. Yeah.
I say Elvis Herman.
Legend, Miss Medas.
Herman, thank you very much. Okay. Eddie. Ora Elvis Herman. Alaja Kito. Kekanema no bom ni enkwai kotoko trip. Elvis and matters arising.
Yeah, clearly, Elvis is someone that I like. That's
no.
a bit disappointed.
There is time even. Kwakuba could deal with as a kid. Obe deal with you know he's my good friend.
No, but
Mami Elvis, you like Elvis?
My position about
Elvis and stewardship, yeah.
But for the first time, I'm a bit disappointed, Kakra. One, you see, Monday I don't go to demonstration. Now, if Elvis has confirmed, say some of the NCC members have boldly told him, say they are parta.
But your minor disclaimer be, Zaki to mama so a shining, but your mum fan to so a light in a daho, and yes, oh the why we be Casabia and but your mamma hate you in a canyon and dana pumpum, yes, son a pumpum, but you hate you.
It's no one to be so I don't care.
Say, baby, a light, anyway. Say, light, no, that only under the light, so the end, yes, sir. Bounce and number single. Say, is it shining? No, other light and number so. Say, is it shining? No,
you see, so clear, say the NCC are in support of the demonstration. So,
you can conclude.
Yes, because you are telling us that your members have boldly told you, say,
some of the members, yeah.
It means that they are in support of it.
Yeah.
And so far, LCC penny bia won't be okruma say bia no. Okay, bia na or support the demonstration.
I just said the meeting. You see, when you meet as a group like this, you go there and take a position on an impending demonstration. Timupia free meeting, Arsenal. What was your position? But the okay said as a cute was all members in jams as a support.
So that is a position.
So somebody was sent to go and engage them. Ne background ko buy them say resources here be
yeah, because now
me the nam person me clarify and say since obi in the demonstration ra the eche wako kasa asem say Kurt
it's not a problem.
It's not a problem. Meanwhile, they never said Kurt was a problem.
Because
it was to Togwe. Yeah, we had been a Juada no, we have been a dano. Yeah, when him service, Baba Catcher said Togwe is not the problem.
So,
did he say the catch is not a problem?
Yeah, that was it.
Only the problem.
Or is that neighbor for the car?
But we only.
No, so we have to say Kurt is the only problem.
No,
no, I'm saying that why do you answer a question that is non-existent? Some ben on my church at the end so say Kurt is the only problem. And now because the Kurt is not the only problem.
Okay.
So what I say, who be ango because the Kurt is the only. If I mean who placards, me and Sakra na kasa about Kurt.
Yes.
I didn't see it.
You didn't.
Man, who said present Kurt? No. They were talking about a buying rule, Black Stars, the GFE. Oh, I'm just coming because the GFE is not the problem. The Kurt is not the only problem. Thomas said a question, no answer. Said a question, no answer.
Does that mean not Kurt be behind it?
No, I mean to mean conclude. They are adults. And your mom here demonstrations, who is behind them?
Some of the man clear, like you are saying. Man clear. Oh, they're talking about the FA.
Now you see, AJ Mamukomo, almost Mamukomo was saying, say, a bebo say mbo. Now the board has confirmed, say, the AGM will come on in March. And the AGM, no, now, you know, it is in March. Now I'm so just a day after Ghanaians have demonstrated, say they think say a lot of things cost in our football enya papa. You understand? Or more enya papa. Enya papa and you know they think say we should things should change. The demonstration was led by journalists, seasonal journalists, things and then the following day, some journalists also organized a presser. On my first supporter said, Mombra, Neon Candy in an encounter. The football is safe. Football is safe. Football is in the safe hands. That is on my team. Football is in the safe hands. It's clearly, you could see that.
Oh, God, we done.
So you could clearly say opposite of what happened yesterday. They wanted to create an aware, send a message say football is in a safe hand. And I'm score on day. Now I'm so let me come back to the leaders, you know. So what should they organize here now? Gatuso, the organization Gatuso, or original FM, where Randy Abbey is GFS member. Kojo Asante.
Oh,
another.
The boys are there now. The Gatuso has a mind of his own.
Yes.
So uko link win. No more mo ye. Omo no. So so baby obi so.
So far they have not seen any of them link that
your analysis
in a direct link. So
why the friend Kojo Asante no?
Unu Kojo Asante.
Debut.
Oh no. If not boy do share captain.
Miami Kojo ayi Kotoko. Ayi akuma dance
Onusu Kobi. So first season no.
I don't mind day.
No, so you see the direction that free bar. Now you see my biggest problem. Masola Sabre. Today, he only any moral right. If I see Masola Sabre talking about demonstrators against to be, I'll call him say Masola Sabre doesn't have the moral right to go and demonstrate against to be offended. Because the Togomuya no. Masola Sabre say any papa no. The same thing Ghanaians led by journalists say they say sir as the just a small portion of the Ghana football. But the larger problem no Ghana feel say enya no. Wo Asabre wo say ye. Ti asem ye o. Asabre wo say ye. Now when
many parents to I to that no.
Sorry.
Yeah, you say why chapter only no.
You finally say.
Oh, do I Aziz deputy?
Okay. So Abidjan for Nana. I'm Abidjan, and there's almost very defended. And see clearly, me on Monday, Alata can be. Don't take them serious again. Don't take them serious. Honorable
Sabri obi to be cut there is hope for the Blasters. Sabri.
Honorable. Sir, on Monday
there is hope for the Blasters.
Don't take them serious. Because they don't deserve to be taken
serious. Anti-demonstrators.
Yes, because you see, I hate double standard. In one breath, in another breath, Ghanaians ye say way and yare. You use a day and yet, and see a bang, way, ye come on in ye. Oh, they all say, because you are benefiting from them.
Now, mom called demonstrations, some does the jail. When I am on the Nuabonte, I'm going to them. So, because say a press conference, demonstration for
GJ. Osani, I know, Osani, I know who call you. Who are the leaders now? I understand why many people say, "Sir, Monday demonstration no, for their selfish interest."
I'm saying I'm for someone too.
No, for their selfish interest. Clearly, and yet for the benefit of House of Folk. They have shown say they are doing this that on Monday demonstration no for their parochial interest, not for the benefit of House of Folk. Now look at Sometymer Otuo.
All kinds of man go phone and go.
No,
phone go do.
Because the leaders of the demonstration have shown say, "Omono ene na mechire, ana mo yede omope." It is a we are supporter today. Choose Togbe.
Let me say, I can be serves a living God. But is it coincidental? Say, Omomuzombe has demonstration in Irano. They were here
supporting this one. Against
the men, you know. Why? And that's
what do you want to say? Now, House of Folk yesterday.
Now, me who counter demonstration though? Say demonstration go for me say a demonstrating against group B. I dare to be say he is not to be blamed.
I'm not House of Folk officially. I did coach MD. I be House of Folk announce.
At least they are solving the problems.
NCC have not released anything or written any tweet
to welcome or
welcoming the coach
and the coaches.
But I'm to say Mukwa counter demonstration. And I'm Elvis Kono no. A problem. I don't know if it's any problem no. Yeah, you are matured enough to take your own decision. But as an NCC chairman, you have able to organize and as a form of committee to talk to demonstrators. But that same NCC, up to today, have not welcomed their new coach. Have not welcomed their MD.
No, I can't have for your emphasis.
No, I'm
as either journalist as on say nana ya kese one hour counter for ya. What is that number? I don't know.
So to say
okay, yeah.
So go for say Ghana a comedy channel.
I agree with them. I agree with them.
No, it's serious. The
Mamin Kasem Chow. The entire Emre Bia Chena me wo outside baby na me Professor Bidin Komo. And I watch me why it is important to create jobs in an economy. Share so near Juma and I say Bibi no botoma. And from maybe a boy dear. Oh, but it's serious. Oh no, so Mamin Chow. Not all check the need to create jobs and all can say or might be our taxes near the end.
Yeah,
it's also a can UK for us.
Yeah,
so football the entire by show more encouraging them is that in the United Kingdom, some boys will be £200,000.
Yeah,
at least be 80 to 90 goes into taxes. Today be a buying percent or more near Jumaye. Now what kakra
yeah.
Afi so bi onye adwuma sika ni botom bia no mesemeka na manfo manim wa ya na adwuma akakra
yeah
obi osese bia no enam se onso ohia ha adwuno
yeah say nyoma
enti onso hwe bia nim se no tete no hwe dem that it say ohia is moving. Come on, yo.
But to be honest with you,
come on, yo.
To say,
come on, yo.
Come here. I didn't probably do actually. To win a higher so Tia no do some interview near any year.
Yeah.
Now person would describe when they look like hired.
Oh, we are well organized. We are well organized crowd.
We are hired. Hired a private for.
Let me ask House of Folk NCC chairman.
They tricked him.
He's a gentleman that I like so much. Then she didn't have been associated home with these people.
On Monday, and Harry can say, what another group are Mati? Why I would disagree with. Your point is for me, but trick the minjin to because Harry be catcher do other say. Omati kobi omo bob omo say we mu yo mu dem oni wi a omo so ba be come. That was on Monday. And at the money bar so and ra. And no makwakoye and about Elvis D.
I don't even know that.
All the mama cast
the first thing I saw this thing was Elvis Street.
I was not promote.
Yeah, the first I saw it was.
And the mama cast on no crying inside clean. And I'm going
say clean there. Obi on
perform you. And then never call into onim jo.
Also on last speaker. And so what?
Onim jo koye. And so to share bufu won ko fu.
Me dey mesra ban. Ghana ban say omo bi adwuma nye. Hwe. Onye nya nipa say o. Amanfo ko adwuma. They must make come with
it's our share the Moya counter press conference. If we pick individuals, one Rebecca said, yeah, call personal, so we won't do that. But Koja Sante, Kennedy Boachi answer, you see the Nations FC, Kennedy War, to Nations FC Kakra.
Oh, Sam.
Yeah, of course. That's a trend.
Now, Santi, or no,
extremely close to Dr. Kwame.
Dr. Kwame Chada for power.
I mean, him say, or nations, no, involved. I don't know why nations been better. Some as individuals.
Nations at this moment,
okay,
are more closer to the system.
Okay.
Than other clubs.
Okay, Matthias here.
But still, they have their own.
They have their Kennedy's.
Yes, Kennedy at a point, communication director for Kotoko. Onim the Oka, onim the Oya.
Oh, when it's over.
Inti, young fan say, onim the Okoya. But Mr. Tuo say, oh, Shem Komoni ya. Ama
Why did you draw in the nation's example?
No, I'm just giving the background of the people. Once there's a Akito ball, the Randiabe link.
Okay.
Or associate,
with Gattuso.
Yes, with Gattuso, with Kanija. But at the end of the day, we still cannot question their integrity. Omo nyansanyo nimdie of their own. Our mate may decide say yes, we are shad yen. Yeah, you who say we are saying nipen na adwin timi nyepe. But at the end of the day, no, what tell wa adwin we are near they are too simple. So nya so adwin kyere no. Papa na say bone. At this moment, sir, we press conference now catch say Ghana football age in a year. We said that no qualify. And they are and FIFA ranking aba.
Once there's hope for Black Stars, so one guy you.
Okay.
So hope there.
Hope.
Dache Kabia.
Okay.
The football is in safe hands. That is the football is in safe hands.
So too. Ghana is now out of.
But what happened at Tamale? You can say that.
Okay.
When there was a 90% endorsement for incumbency. So much I can say football is in safe hands.
Yeah. To where the man and a whom I'm impending for no.
You see proper sleepers. Proper. But I mean, who any pregnant woman there? But so, I've seen old women there.
Yeah. So to Ghana is now out of the top 10.
And grey beards.
And say any seed in baby and Ghana will not be seeded.
Oh yeah.
You say baby ababe
Mali for number seed Mali for near the other.
Say CIA team come on. The last 3 major competitions I call Black Stars no Mokasa is in safe hands. Yeah. Emma at the point on my friend Comoros. Na any abrese third place ye be show mo. Ni ababe di third no ye ntimi. Fast forward, ye ababe share Mozambique. Ani against ye be show mo di third ye ntimi. And we share Blasters now they obe mu nche o dey by 2010 and now they started be mu a. Now we share Blasters no from 2010 what dey mean ko achiri. And we di achiri ababe duru say a Comoros any Mozambique ye ntimi show mo and qualify from the group stage of AFCON. Now, what can say Bibia Bokwa? You are not helping the leaders. The more we are, and now I catch you say first one, a blessing in disguise for the football people because they had genuine problems. Football for no one, and Boamo Mujumedian Koya. The more no, a Tuesday, or Moboboso because national team coaches a Triomoke. The preparation of the lower national team say koye say be a cat mama kunya ball be a mobe cheche na buy be taxes a free so say companies or mobe sponsor football related issues a buy better taxes ka create from mama tax incentives be a will encourage more firms to patronize air football and support it from the business angle and so be a demo no can you say ya waka football for ne how kakra but na dia no mbe ye no omo yen omema mpanimfo no ho ye himo sesi anu kobo din now their attention is to defend Ket. We have no evidence to say a Ket na de omo call but asema omo kan obia obe attack omo bia be tua ye Ket ho in the process obia be kaseti omo akfaso kaseti Ket and that is wrong. Sometimes ebi mu defending the pebi mu ha because clearly when you look at this, it's like an agenda to take Keto Kreku out of the issues. Meaning say Ketinankas or Tenasia, ni game changer tag, no, creating wealth and igniting passion. No. This is not how he wanted. If you when you baby right, but there are others on one kasana kume monya ebeko ye than what is happening. For instance, the performance of the Black Stars. For instance, the league now, the branding of the league, sponsorship of the league, no. And then maybe I'll share Keta. Or be catch us when you're here, sir. Keta be kumasi be catch us or person AFCON. That is his hope. No be an way she person AFCON. No film group stage. I show send anybody.
No, but honestly, what I've seen and what I'm hearing, what I'm a bit disappointed in Monday's demonstration.
Yes. Mama, the value of Monday demono.
From Monday.
They go be raising issues. We have voice anonymity. I say, when people say Togbe, although Tany I can be a Muslim called demonstrate here, tell me, are they the head?
No.
So assuming Ket is not the problem, said your mokana. Or more mokana, momosumu ko you be a free being a problem. One to me. I just to win. I'm supposed to demonstrate Tiano. Mewa. People he has employed, or those who work with him. So it's also cause to win your problem. Now go a demonstration. The moral right
of honestly speaking. Nke better say you stay away from some of these things.
Yeah.
I say on your maybe
cause some we say yeah I'm for some going in them.
Unya ya obet
cause some you dem on we.
Unya ya obet name so we don't hold the dimu pe at this point Mr. to obi a person ye debo. E cause changes because what some more can you say how to folk na mu nim no. Enya sa ha asini nie. Obi so say Ghana football now no nim no. And just Ghana football it looks like Obi ye demo. But demo pre no esese kakra. Obi say Ghana ni nim no. Nep.
Na la kwezi say how I respected them is pa. Hey. Say akakakra. Na la kwezi when Kotoko was winning the league, could just criticize his own team. And mind 24 hours. But when Ghana can't go beyond the group stage of AFCON, he's clapping and cheering that football is in safe hands. Hey, I won't add that. Was it penny John Penny? But those are not good words. I was here. Captain Brother,
no, okay, no, in the league. And some could just take a Kumasi. On my team, no. Otmi, yes, team, no.
But say all right to and say well right
now they will right to
everybody has a
right thinking person for that
everybody has a right
right no obi all right but obi all right obi draw but kwa bro so no hwe pani first of all say me opportunity me catch chairman every say next time
born again
on transina on
born again say message or minimum the type of message but born again my main tongue can say
yeah on transina on transina on
born report
the type of invitation be a yede be ma no any niam o mo koye na on share where he stands. He's a big man. I respect him so much me kan ye nyene
also are sending me message through born again.
And
Obi in my number. They say we a program near pray. Only my number until now or they far born again or no.
Oh okay. You never catching it.
So my own pass am come na am van to.
Me say I feel because I feel pain say
and go for so any aje we say is very happy.
For what? Say
demonstration I had to do.
Oh, but so much say me catch him say after has make his appointment, you know. And I because almost stands now something. Almost demonstrated to me, and I said it here because I didn't open. I didn't anyone now has supporters. I can't want him to bring.
I brand TB well. See if you go move beyond as I say defend as beam.
You see the point. So you provided some information in that moment. So well again that was when Ubusa the last guy in the castle PR of the demonstrators or cancer video. Nana was I don't know AGM or Saturday or line up AGM to be so maybe the Chairman Elvis and if he said so-called last so-called face, you should have gone there at all.
Yeah.
He's
Elvis or not. You see, if you're a leader, the interim say a suffer a handful. More money politics. And you say they cannot go and vote. Within your congregation, if you are honey, you are. And you say, who you are anymore? What are you telling the others? So you are a chapter chairman.
That's it.
Now, obviously, you have to full form support to demonstration. They were almost
against,
so you don't take sides. But I'll see to go take his side. I can't be take his side in terms of it, my take his side. He has forgotten you are a supporter chairman. On what they dumb, a dumb do they voted for you. And you know, also didn't film. you keep your views to yourself. But he doesn't see anything wrong with it. So no,
I was gonna all try to justify. Say, well, no, next one now he was talking about unity. But I'm on share what's my.
There be unity business. One.
Yes, I'm on share what's my kind.
But okay, unity. Okay, unity. Who are one.
I think he's looking at shared responsibility.
What the point is making is these are people who are expressing their views. Say, and they may be because of are citizens. So it's not like saying go for me no kuna asimi jiremfimfini. So allow those who are sharing their views. You don't subscribe to their views or you do. Allow them to go.
And if in your opportunity to be and I say bench chairman, Becca chairman say next time such because go for no call no clearly utum say ideas omo ko ye adwuma bi dia support every president Abraham so demonstrators no ade omo ye was not it's not going to attack him almost omo kan they are talking about I'll clear myself. Look at
but since they're private and I'll send my answer to private.
So too bad. And the people there, Mr. Two, said about them the better. I think say come on yanke.
Okay.
Omanye don't go nanke because you know what now compare so achieve.
Okay.
And no omo I say we keep this word. Call me name they don't person much because demonstrations about out yahunia ma they call you. So where lies now FA president and this and that So I think that let's not take them serious honestly.
Okay.
So this press conference is somehow bogus and let's concentrate on the area. So Bohobium everybody on Friday.
Okay.
And that is the yes, Bohobium.
Friday, week.
Friday, and I hear say some presentation man share and the regional minister.
Hey.
Of course.
I'm not going to share.
Yes, man share.
We organize.
Also, my culture, me organize but me support.
Oh, okay.
Me for the first time. Me dimbi.
Because the
time man on me. The way the program become open and go.
On Friday, you can your program no was a woman could be no ever wahano. Now you say, oh, you bear no from there.
Now, one titi. Now, yeah. I'm going to find the moon about programs. So, all of you.
That's all about that you are.
I'm live on radio near the Wakra. This is some near.
I can't say morning sports in near Accra apart from.
But almost the narratives no.
Mid morning, I know.
Yeah, must send the narratives more. Kumasi, I know come. Who's and then I'm here, baby. Yeah, because about Kumasi, we used to word to discuss Kumasi. I say Kumasi is football home and that stuff. And the thing say Kumasi the
let's just say Adiachia.
Yeah.
Group we be pay baby or not all baby. Any
more group branch.
Abbas mo.
Branch
Obi was said now what will happen to Abbas. They say
I'm disappointed.
Obi mami answer a question because of how you answer. Obi Agrofi say kotoko TH no so Omo brain be.
Okay.
I didn't wait live on TV on radio. And I did say one for Samatex. Okay. Unim say for Nations also brought me a just in a cap. Cap no me share. But I didn't wait on live here. Just na a musa kakra. Kotoko THB no ne a musa.
My whole size need.
Samatex ena a home size kama. That's why I was able to wear.
Because I
mean, was that size pepe? Into me, I made this share here. Tis a kotoko de, Uba me fear me reneshe.
Okay, on TV Sunanka.
Man, and I nations the answer me bapping, no. On neshe.
Mammy,
on neshe.
And they say a cameraman, and I'm
there be a TV session. None of Gram can say, now just see the own work I can also. And I'm so nations. And I'm so many sites. And The interim man. I go for the
sports minister no. I was disappointed.
Which of you come on for Otuo-Acheampong?
No, yes, you can talk about general.
Hey, no,
I do
last minute that you are.
But since when 1 year as a 10 months last minute.
Then go for the campaign.
So we put mine for 10 months. Every last minute.
Including
10 months of governance. You call that last minute.
Check out that. No.
What check it out way? They don't know I Ghana president.
Now share ministry back one. Penny no da one under perform me and senka or man penny. A unit to Kunyano Pope for Besua. Cassette reshuffleness. We finance now. And no one can party forecast on Yardian, a toncha, Nanka sports ministry. But I was surprised. And mid-year, I was disappointed. Say sports minister no. Yeah, man, about twice or quack.
They say, on only one go church and in parliament. Say, on now calling baby abba. And what church in Simu, they say, on who I can a parliament in the other no more one go church.
Oh, send me
also church and in Simu.
You be and yet instantly Nipanaba also church. And you won't say, but clearly, the restructuring of our football and our sports. This particular minister cannot lead the project.
For what say, the minister is going nowhere. Even Kate, you are in support of him. But what can say you are in support of anybody?
Demonstration.
No,
say football for no.
Okay, so I'm for some update from Pobima or any information.
That's how I know I don't bring update from Pobima.
But PFAG force they've written 2 letters to Asante Kotoko.
Yeah, the last one being 7th of February.
The last one being 7th.
February, yeah.
7th is how many days? 15th. So 7 is 8 days ago. Tinano Ebeka said fresh one a banana and make us and I wasn't an America.
I think
say 7th days.
That was the near can last
week last. So recently
after that
there hasn't been any new letter to Asante Kotoko.
I'm they gave Kotoko 5 days to respond, and 5 days no end. And then they see.
5 days there, 8 there.
The 7th. They gave.
I have 5 working days.
7 weekends.
5 working.
Okay, so I'm say so Kotoko respond. I feel now I'm out with what SMD.
So it means that the America say draft be but opinions are divided on the draft in Tiama Kotoko no Captain Sanity.
So roughly by Ochanadebia, they will take a decision and present it to Kotoko.
And to them, Kotoko also responded to them once. So let's twice. First letter no, and I said, well, Kotoko responded by my second about on the 7th no. First no, the boy no the like then some come out they wrote to Asante Kotoko to find out Kotoko side of it. And I Kotoko Chokoma almost say the boy is misleading them.
Boy
Safiu
or misleading
more the fence PFAG for no. Now Kotoko almost stance. And the second one of the bar said then if that's the case, yeah. And Kotoko 2 player no boy no Safiu no free the dynamo. Kotoko enko entreaty boy no until some because in a way. And they're not more kind. The Kotoko respond to it.
They were saying your response.
Indeed.
And I'm a boy.
According to them, behind the scenes, they've been talking. They've been talking.
May I answer a question no privately why could you being also would you join the Bohobium demonstration in Kumasi? Where could you be? And I'll answer him. I'll answer him later on because one minyan time.
Yeah. No, time is key. Yeah.
If the time will fall during the program, we may ask some of us to go. Maybe no so our and I'm sure say people had their a man for
you are our legend.
Bafo say there's no way of Mrs. that demonstration. Or say he can't miss that demonstration for all the coffee in Brazil. you know, you ever see who time.
I'm so tired in the sports minister na a man for draw Ketebe. Near Kaket to Swasama. No,
but Mohammed Awa, you see, also I agree with Obed about the sports minister. So I said, yeah, now on say, there's one thing about democracy now.
I want the football people to rise up. Maybe I don't know. Football for na command what.
Okay.
And tokwa amanfo kunyi no mo kodi abremo.
Yeah.
Omo kodi abremo.
Yeah.
Obi ka say national team collapse no. Yen use the right way from the lower side to the senior side no. Ye we no nipa no team football club. Football for ye sia mo nchen a. Mutimi bo clubs ni na club we na na me kra na mo play our ha. We ya de eche we ya mfa no. Amanfo aso de say nioma nko yie. Mombrani enkamboma mo cheda ho mo chedam.
Omsi fiasem also omo aneka. Enye
Etomo Mr. Otuo ni how kese pa. As
what you do as so bad can I have your contact? I don't know. Percy Ghana Bego say we need all the senior journalists on board. Prince Young say I'll join the demonstration next week. Them say had the panel. Ever bro. And idea no.
Monko just Slay Queens ne.
Aye, but omunye shows happen for beba. Slay Queens will come. Any idea no beba.
League, you know, roughly by next week they start. At least if you know, omunfa promo be heading and to form organizing briefing.
Say clubs and also you. And I say that is not their duty. It is for the club. What is true?
As organizers, they have a major part of the play. Because clubs and somebody on the social clubs in Mr. Thomas Bone on one casane match graphics fly acronym on you.
Okay.
Oh, but the bottom line is
I'll do that.
Except a
time. Yeah.
Oh, now banana say F4 now they know say they have things they need to do. But a chance a sure more. Imagine say and they took Kumasi near Dr. Kwame Nana Penkra kwesi wa a large cruiser. Let's not even look at their deputies or more organize a press conference to talk about the problems of the game. Ni enya bro hafo.
No almost is kan or GFL. Ye mekana bon.
Let me ka hwin
na we are sure so omu position is a hwin sesan.
And entina me say
you are talking about clubs and owners.
Yes.
Or directors who endorse the GFA president for a second term. No, you need 3 months. There was an overwhelming endorsement. Also, I'm a press conference in Kase.
I call for change. If let's say the change is focusing on the football side, not the ministry and other ones. You understand why they be a attention to ministry because there's a higher power that can easily strike and cause changes for her. But when it comes to football association, power now a bit me a striker cause changes, you know.
Who did a counter what? I raised this issue in the morning and would want to ask again. How on earth would anybody in his right thinking sense give approval for $100,000 to be paid to people whose duty adds nothing significant to our football development, while our facilities cry for help? What a sad commentary. I really cry for Ghana. At Bohobio, we are joining. Oro Sudonko. Right. Okay.
It's not to football for the summer, sorry.
Okay, so now it is done deal. Mama Intie. Any Senate here. Oyerepa Security and Corporate League.
Okay.
Oyerepa Security and Corporate League. Match fixes na ba bon mame hwe se memfama bon se sie na omfanto so na yenko oni isi alobebo bon fa we to smile quick one answer na yahwe. Okay, whilst I read it from here mon here fixes na be drew.
Okay,
Zakito.
Yes.
Yeah, here nim
at least captain na captain capito wetin
yeah here nim
capito
emema here o manim ofia ba bola currently
captain of the
Zakito. So week 1,
yes,
first match, Ghana Police Service versus Ghana Immigration Service. Is it 7th or 8th? I best say weekend of 7th and 8th. Friday and Saturday in the ball matches. Okay. Ghana Police Service versus Ghana Immigration Service. Ghana Armed Forces versus Ghana Fire Service. MTN versus Ghana Prison Service. Oyepa TV or FM first match is with Ghana Police Service.
Oh yeah. Second match.
Second match. Say Friday and Saturday. So police will play on the Friday and then on Saturday. But Oyepa's first game is on Saturday. Okay. In the group games, no, be about 4 matches. Okay. You play against 4 opponents. Group A, Group B. Okay. Oh yeah. Huh? Oh yeah. Then the top 2 will qualify for the semi-final. Okay. First in Group A versus second in Group B.
We are police for. They be able to break. We are brand
now no police.
Or the police first match. Then Total Energies Ghana. And Ghana Customs Division GRA. And MTN. And Goyle Ghana. Okay, Goyle. And no, okay, so week 2, Ghana Police Service versus Ghana Prison Service. Or a second match. With Ghana Immigration Service. Ghana Forces versus Ghana, and on. So
MTN they go for that Kabuji Kakrada. But immigration police for the year.
Namrika Tuanya Bolu.
I have best spell it.
Now you are prison for your part 5 because she
they say or repet him no best start training next week and a daily
total match
pay training a lot of them will have problem
Mr. Otuo
because we the based on fitness. Mobi ameka ezana kane na msego ene dey obeba training edwada beba branda ukuada da bi ebe
solo bet
you give considerations
solo week 3 week 3 Ghana Fire Service versus Royal Ghana no solo okay baba isai okay total Ghana or any total third match
and say play ko we won hwia na
and Captain Tobuase kakra.
Oh, so say. Tobuase, who comes to be a council to go?
Oh, I have over suppose I have come in the moon.
Could we had to come and buy you.
Double standards here.
No.
Sorry, mobile. No. Could we had no must grade them about you know. No, would have spent no to
me. No to me go.
Now what is you
to say? Has the mono. Yeah, you share your man na mo pe in society. And you who send penny for na start 8-1 and Untino. Munya abotre. No masa tokoswa. Because from the beginning, I think I made it clear I'm support to has supporters in them. But time I almost started some make a point when I'm okay. In penny for number no make here sumdie. And then kabom dia share jumanase. Into more break akra. Oh. But then no the other side say maso asabre mo de na o masa akoye no eno kura ma me gidie wo house demo no e ba fom ti say de ka me organizers no ho a ka me kasa mu enya abotre kakra
mom say there are 2 different scenarios we AGM this is about structure
so to nenye
they
were calling for proper structure of how to folks set up
and they are told human okay yeah ready be here Monday. Okay. All right, TMFC Zach. Nyame boy, we are back tomorrow morning. Yes. Bohobium tina week. Kumase. Okay. So everybody details on there. Mom so man on
weekend so President Kufuor cap no.
Yeah. Kwesi at 4 p.m. Then Your His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, Ghana's Vice President. Is a special guest of honor. The special guest of honor. Honor at the honor. Sanity.
Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia
will be at
it's possible, man.
AKA the mate.
It is possible
because they're on the kind.
Yeah, will be here. He will be here. Or a special guest of honor.
The mate.
Special.
The fundamentals are
Ghana's. Yeah.
To
expose you. Or say. how can people who don't understand free SHS understand digitalization? Okay, and sanity Ghana I the when microphones are open to bar. Yeah, thank you for tuning in. We are back tomorrow. Right, okay,